It was April 11th, 2021. Me and Z were messing around in ZToA. We both had building tools, so we were mostly just doing random things with it. At some point in time, we both had an idea for an activity we could do. However, that required a lot of Slamo deaths. So you could say this is a mix between a joke video and an actual historically accurate video, but there is actually some backstory to this. How both me and Z ended up in the game in the first place was that I may have been inside ZToA for fun in my own private server, and then Z joined asking what I was doing in here. Pretty much after that, we both decided to have some fun with building tools. It was likely that Z was the one that moved the Slamo cube from inside the lobby to the outside. And to me, it seemed likely that I was the one who colored it like a magenta color. Whatever the case, the Slamo was just sitting there. At first, we just ran out of things to do, but then Z had an idea. He took the Slamo cube and started duplicating them. He started stacking them up until there was like 10 in the pile. Then, he started coloring them. When he was finished, it looked real familiar to another tower. It was the colors of Tosip. He randomly made a Slamo stack that's colored the same as the Extreme in Ring 1. It was kind of funny to look at, but Z did something better. He unanchored them. When he told me about that, I think I just came crashing into the structure and it fell over. After that, Z decided to just move all of the Slamos off the island. There's actually a recording of this on YouTube that's unlisted on Z's channel. It's the only video of this incident. The reason I'm telling you this is because after Z cleaned it up, we both liked the idea of these tower Slamos being built and then being knocked down, so we kept on going. We made a game where one person starts making 3 Slamo structures colored like ZToA's towers, and the other person goes into the lobby and doesn't look until the person that's coloring is done. Eventually, after all of the Slamo stacks are identified by the guesser, we unanchored them and knocked them down. Then they were moved off the island into the void. The number of Slamo stacks went up to 6 at some point. That meant it went from 30 clone Slamo deaths to 60 clone Slamo deaths per game. It went on like that for 2 hours. When Coded heard about what we were doing, he wasn't the most happy with Z. But Z said they were clones and it didn't really matter if they fell into the void or not, which I agree with. I couldn't get the exact number of clone Slamos killed, but I have to estimate it was around 100 or more. Well, to be clear, it was for our own entertainment, so, you know, Coded can, like, shut up. Anyways, that was a pretty fun game, so thanks for watching.